Good morning, everyone. I am your gracious host, Zobi70. Um, Today's video, or this morning's video, I want you to please look at it. Listen. Yes, I did. I saw the Pecora action figure, and you know I'm going to cop. You know it. The Zoom. What's going on? Please, guys. In my other videos, yes, there will be a sense of bias when it pertains to the councils. And it's not by my choosing. But in today's video, I want you to please look at today's video as a truths. I'm looking to trying to join forces in today's video. I want Sony fanboys and I want Xbox fanboys. I want Nintendo fanboys to all come together as one. Even if you hate my guts, please, I need you to hear me out. I need you to hit the thumbs up button. I need you to share this video with everybody in the gaming community. I just hope I'm not too late. Now, I've been sprinkling a few things here and there within my videos to let you know what was going to happen. But I pray that you guys hear me out in this video. I'm talking about all the communities. We have to come together this morning. The gaming media wants to cancel us, the gamers, before we cancel the gaming media. The gaming media is playing the ultimate chess match right now, but the gaming media doesn't understand that I like chess. Also, the gaming media did not expect somebody like me standing up and having foresight and being blessed by the Most High to counter each and every single one of their chess moves. Today's video, we're going to play some chess. We're going to play some serious chess. Please, today, guys, no, we're not doing that today. There will be no fanboy wars here today. We are all coming together, and if we don't come together, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like I said, I just hope I'm not too late. I got some concern. My YouTube statistics came up, and I want to thank every single one of you guys that come here, hit the like button, donate, support the channel, watching the videos. The statistics are out of the roof when it pertains to the Zobi70 channel, man. You guys really support Zobi70, and it's no help to the powers that be. But I still need to do some more research, and I will inform you guys of what I'm talking about later on. But trust me, Zobi70's channel is being watched thoroughly. The devil knows exactly who I am. You need to do a one-on-one with... No, sir. Zobi70 is a solo band. I did the Jackson 5 thing, but now I'm Michael Jackson. I'm the enlightened one now. There is no more coming together. There is a coming together of gamers. But there is no coming together with other YouTubers. No. I helped the gaming community enough already. I did. And nobody's helped me. I've already did enough for everybody. Now it's time for the gaming community to just take my energy as they usually do. And every time I pop up on YouTube, they take my energy, and everybody wants to be on their A game. Everybody wants to be on their A game when I'm on my A game. Just take that. Take that. Listen, I saw this video, and when I saw this video, I immediately knew the war was on us. Now everything started to come together. Now the pieces started to come together. Hold on real quick, guys, before we get started. Stay woke. Here we go. How do I get this to play? All right. I want you guys to hear this real quick.
That's my rant. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Listen to
The
this.
gaming community needs to be better about building the community it's in.
Yes.
And I can't agree with that enough. If you know anything about Greg Miller and Kind of Funny, being better is a big part of what we always talk about. Is be better to each other and don't be a jerk. And I know right now on our very own Twitch page right here, a bunch of people are being jerks. And everybody who's a good person, which is the majority of gamers, need to step
How does
up, ladies and gentlemen, and of course show that the positive outshines the negative. That's my rant. Goodbye on that
Thank
one.
you.
The gaming community needs to be better about building the community it's in.
Yes.
And I can't agree with that enough. If you know anything about Greg Miller and Kind of Funny, being better is a big part of what we always talk about. Is be better to each other and don't be a jerk. And I know right now on our very own Twitch page right here, a bunch of people are being jerks. And everybody who's a good person, which is the majority of gamers, need to step up, ladies and gentlemen, and of course show that the positive outshines the negative.
well, that's such a blank statement coming from a blank guy. What does that mean? What do you mean step up? What are you talking about? Who's being a jerk? People in the comment section? The people in the comment section have been the people in the comment section for Lord knows how long. Step up and do what? The internet has been the internet for how, I can't even think of how long the internet has been. Everybody has somewhat of a persona when they come onto the internet. Everybody has like a jerk-like mentality. What is this guy even talking about, man? What is he trying to usher in? And I think it's very funny coming from Game Over Greggy that he's saying this, and yet he is the one that has given birth to the council war. Now, listen, the council war goes way back. I remember Sega did, Sega does what Nintendo don't type of videos. I remember going all the way back to the PlayStation 2 era, and when the Xbox came out, and I was, we had our little council war differences. This is way before YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Grindr. But what is he really trying to say? The guy that has given birth to the council war. This is the guy that was on IGN, that was going out and they were giving these egregious scores of 10s and 9s to the Mod Nation Racers, Uncharted 3. Some of the worst games known to man. Please, Sony fanboys, this is not a fanboy channel. I need you guys to please listen to me. Please listen to me, because they're going to come for you first. They're going to come for you first to prove a point. Me personally, I don't have a problem with the council war. It's gone back for so long, and it's been started by the people at top. It's been started by the Segas. It's been started by the Sonys. I'm going to do a part 2 of this video where I'm going to have proof. I'm going to have proof that the console war has started by these companies. Sony, Sega. We're going to do a part 2 of this video. We might do a whole epilogue. We might do a whole documentary. I might start a documentary on who's really starting the toxicity in gaming. And Greg Miller, I am telling you, he is the one that had ushered in this toxic console war that you see right now, today, between PlayStation and Xbox. Greg Miller had his own podcast on IGN that was pro PlayStation. He literally sat there with Colin Moriarty, that was his best friend at the time, that he kicked off on his own podcast because he decided that he wanted to start to go woke. I sat there and I watched the videos. I've done videos on how these guys ushered in. We're going to do a part 2, and I'm going to have nothing but pure proof on how these guys are the ones that started it. He's the one. He's talking about himself.
The gaming community needs to be better about building the community it's in. Yes. And I can't agree with that enough.
You never tried to build a community. Your Game Over Greggy podcast is specifically about promoting and overrating PlayStation exclusives. Please, Sony fanboys, let me talk. Because like I said, they're coming for you first. When I saw this video, my antennas went up to the max. I said, who the hell does this guy think he's talking to? How in the hell does this guy got the right to say anything like this when I've watched him do it? Is he going to apologize for all the egregious things he did over there at IGN? Over all the overrating and over appreciative and over just grandstanding of some of the worst games known to man on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. Is he going to apologize for running this toxic campaign with the Xbox One and the DRM? And trying to uplift the PlayStation, even though PlayStation has those same DRM issues. And they were able to figure that out by taking the battery out, and the PlayStation won't play none of your games unless that battery's in. How dare this man sit here and talk down to me and tell me I need to grow up and I'm toxic. And there's a lot of great gamers out there and they need to step up. And he's putting blame on both sides. I'm like, man, I didn't really come here for all this bull crap, man. I just came to watch this stupid show that they put you on so that I could see all the new games that were coming out on E3. Now you want to put a responsibility on me, so I got to step up and fight against internet trolls. And internet trolls have been here since the existence of time, but they've only been amped up. Internet trolls haven't been this bad even back in the day before it was all this censorship. We censored ourselves. We weren't on the MySpaces and on Black Planet and on AOL or whatever those other messaging boards trolling the way that we are trolling today. This stuff came from you guys. But you know what it is? You know why they're coming out and they're doing this? Do you really want to know why? And Phil Spencer, I like Phil Spencer a lot. I do. But I don't like that Phil Spencer is also partaking in this whole gamers need to get it together type of mentality. Gamers are just out of control. The tribalism. Yes, I get the tribalism, but it ain't coming from the Xbox guys. It ain't coming from the Nintendo guys. There might be a couple of bad eggs in the community. There might be sprinkled here and there. Not only that, Phil Spencer hires people like this to run their show. There's a lot of things that I see, and I know we love Phil Spencer. And this, Xbox guys, this is not a fanboy. This is not a fanboy thing that we're doing here. Oh, we're gonna get back on Greggy, but I have to talk about Phil right now. You got this guy right here, Paris, coming and hosting your event. That concerns me, especially the agendas that this man likes to drive. We'll get to that. Let's go back up. I have notes. Game over Greggy, right? Mister, let's get rid of the toxicity. Let's start embracing gaming. And yet I watched this man literally scope the council war that we see today. I'm telling you, when we had gaming media back in the day, gaming media was non-biased to the T. In order to win the gaming media over, you had to make a good game. I have never in my entire life have I seen IGN, GameStop, or any of these channels do a pro podcast for PlayStation like I saw Greggy do it. He was the first one ever that I've ever seen do this. And now his blueprint is all over the web, the internet now. I am looking at every single games radar, game trailers, games this, games that, and they all have a pro-bias narrative when it pertains to Xbox. But does anybody call them out for being toxic? Does anybody talk about censoring the gaming media? Why does the gaming media have such a problem with us when they're the ones that usher this stuff in? Why do the gaming media hate us so much? Why? Is it because we're catching on to the bull crap? Is it because we are more unbiased than they are? Is it because the gaming media is a small circle of weirdos and they're tired of sharing the money with us? Game over Greggy. Look at this. Look at this. This is the same guy that talks all that bull crap. All that bull crap, right? Game over Greggy has been in the gaming media for over how long now, guys? How long? And yet listen, when you're dealing with the Most High, and when the Most High is dealing with you, the Most High is going to give you sight beyond sight. I don't know Game Over Greggy. I don't know this dude whatsoever. What is this guy's name? I always call him Game Over Greggy because I think that's what he calls himself. Greg Miller. I don't know Greg Miller from a can of beans. But the Most High has blessed me since the age of 5 years old to know the true intentions and spirit of a person without even knowing who this person is. Since 5 years old, the Most High gave me that ability. My mom would tell me stories about dropping me off at some demonic babysitter. As soon as I get there, I see the babysitter, I instantly start crying. This is my first day. I'm already getting negative and toxic waves coming off of this babysitter. My mother looks at me and notices I am having a temper tantrum. I never have temper tantrums. It's only when I get around this woman, she says, I can't take you here. No. 5 years old. I used to be in class, and every kid that walked through the door, I knew everything about that kid without even knowing who he is. And as the school progressed, everything that I assumed about this kid came true. When people come around me, yo, man, I freaking love your videos, man. Oh my God, man, I freaking love your videos, dude. And I already knew from jump that this dude right here is going to be a problem. And best and believe as time goes on, that dude becomes a problem. And for those of you who know me, when you come around me talking that, man, I freaking love your videos, man. You guys know right after that, I start spitting, I start cursing. I am a fan, right? All of a sudden, guess what? You hate me. Why? Because I already knew that person was in you. You're only a fan if I agree with everything that you agree with. But as soon as I disagree with something you don't like, and it could be something as simple as a toy, all of a sudden you hate me. The point of the matter is this. The reason I'm saying this is because Game Over Gregor, I don't know you, but trust me, sir, I know you. Why? Because the Most High has gifted me. And you're full of crap. Yeah, I see this black, quote unquote, black person next to you. Is this guy, is he a Caribbean? Or is he a Native American? Is he native? Is he an African? What is this guy? I wouldn't be surprised if he was from some type of island somewhere. Game Over Greggy has been on IGN for Lord knows how long. He has had control over there. He has been doing the podcast, PlayStation podcast, and I ain't never seen no black person around you, Greg Miller. All of a sudden, after this whole Black Lives Matter debacle with the Democrats and George Floyd, all of a sudden, here comes all the black people on your show. You sit here, you got this spooked out black guy. I've never seen black people look like this in my entire life. Black people are some of the coolest people that I've known to man, but for some reason, Greg Miller found this guy. Now he wants to introduce this black girl all of a sudden. All of a sudden, now he's just Mr. Pro-Black all of a sudden. Listen, this doesn't impress me, man. What really would have impressed me if you had black people sitting around you at IGN when you were doing your IGN podcast, when you were doing your PlayStation podcast. That's what would have impressed me. This don't impress me in 2021. Now everybody wants to have black people around them over there at Xbox. At least PlayStation doesn't do that crap. At least PlayStation started to pander when George Floyd and all of that debacle went down with the Spider-Man Miles Morales DLC, and all of a sudden they did Black Lives Matter. Yeah, they did that pandering, but at least PlayStation isn't doing the pandering to the point where they got black characters all of a sudden, black people on stage talking. Greg Miller has been around forever, and 2021 is when you decide to bring on more black people. Man, you black people are just, oh man, we can't do anything. No, you should have did this back in the day when you were on IGN. Then I would have believed you. I don't believe this. This is pandering. This to me is more racist than trying to prove you're not a racist. Am I saying you're a racist? No. I'm not saying this, but this to me is more racist. That you didn't step up and do this when you were on IGN. Now you got black girls, you got black guys. Oh, it's just, and I've never seen black people. I'm sorry, the guy to the left and the black woman to the right. And I know if I say something about a black woman, here comes the simps, especially a black simp. There ain't no simp like a goddamn black simp. One of the biggest downfalls in our community has been the black simp. I've never seen the two goofiest looking people I've ever seen in my entire life, man. Black people are good looking people. We are cool people, outstanding individuals. She looked like she didn't even get ready this morning. Like, you know, I know some black girls with swag. Lady Pelvic. Of all the goddamn, we got thousands upon thousands of black YouTubers on YouTube right now. They could never, and I'm not, well, you just want to be on there. No, I'm just saying, no, I don't. Not at all. It's 2021. You can have your own platform, do your own thing, have your own audience, have your own, build your own. F the plantation. Build your own nation. I'm just looking at this and he's like, "Were you trying to impress me, Game Over Greggy? I know your history. This doesn't impress me. You found two of the weirdest looking black people. I'm not even sure if they're actually black people. I seen the movie Get Out. There might be some type of brain swap. It looks like a brain swap to me. The hell? Let me go to the chat room. Let me see if I'm going too far to the left or too far to the right. Let me see. Maybe I'm going too far to the left. Maybe I'm going too far to the right. Maybe people are just listening. Maybe that's what it is. I know a lot of times people just like to listen, get the information, except for just typing and typing and typing. Because if you're typing, you're not listening. Maybe that's what's going on. Game Over Gregor, I am not impressed, and I know what you're trying to do. And let me tell you what they're trying to do. You have to understand The Last of Us 2 was, we sat there and we applauded, and we really thought that we got away. We really thought that gamers won when it pertains to The Last of Us 2. We thought that we defeated The Last of Us 2, did we not, guys? But this is all the effects of The Last of Us 2 right here. It is. The gaming media coming at us the way that they are coming at us is all because of the effects of The Last of Us 2 and how much power we had. We had so much power to stop The Last of Us 2 dead in its tracks. I'm telling you, those awards for The Last of Us 2, and I thought it was so egregious, and I thought it was such a black eye for gamers. All gamers. All of us has failed because of every single award that was given to The Last of Us 2, excluding gameplay. I mean, The Last of Us 2 got every award. And it was like, wow. But they already had those awards lined up for The Last of Us 2 before the game even came out. Let me say that one more time because I just slipped right there. They already had The Last of Us 2. They already had those awards lined up for The Last of Us 2 before the game even came out. I'm sorry. I am the Monkey King. At moments, you will see Goku. He'll be fighting an enemy. And the enemy can be a detriment to everyone. Everybody's serious, right? Including Vegeta. Vegeta is able to understand the circumstances that the Z Warriors are in. And yet you will see Goku smiling, laughing. You know what I mean? And it just bothers Vegeta to the point. He's like, why is he not serious right now? And it's not like Goku's not serious. It's just, it's just something that when I see Goku do those things, I understand, because that is I, and I am him. So please don't take my laughing as trolling, or I'm not understanding the circumstances at hand. Now, The Last of Us 2 was more of a detriment to us than it was for them. And they are not going to have another Last of Us 2 situation on their hands. And Sony has already got things coming down the pipe that are going to be so egregious. It's going to be so disgusting. It's going to be so pro narrative over pro gameplay. The Last of Us 2 has lost a lot of money. They sit around and parade all the rewards that The Last of Us 2 got, but they sit around and they had some type of anniversary, a 1-year anniversary for The Last of Us 2, and gamers are like, what? Why are they doing a 1-year anniversary for this garbage? Right? And they're coming out with merch, action figures, and people are like, what in the hell? Why are they doing this? This is stupid. Coming out with action figures to average looking characters. Who the hell is going to buy some Last of Us action figures? What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever saw. If I'm going to buy an action figure, I'm going to buy an action figure. They're going to have the kung fu grip. They're going to have on the new armor. You know what I mean? Detachable armor sets, swords. Who's going to pick average photorealistic characters standing around pointing the guns? That's the stupidest thing I ever saw in my life. They had plans for The Last of Us 2, and us as gamers, we came together as a community and we stopped it. Gamers were trading in their copies of The Last of Us 2 at an alarming rate. The Last of Us 2 was traded in so fast that the stores were like, yo, we're not accepting Last of Us 2 trade-ins anymore. You have to understand, they had plans for this game. I'm telling you, they already had the awards lined up for this game before the game even came out. And we came out as a droves, it was a community, and is there a way I can get to the, hold on real quick. Let me get to Metacritic. Did they block the scores? Metacritic. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a part 2 of this, because I gotta show you how so many things, and it's messed up that they're putting it on us. You know what I mean? It's so messed up that they're going to try to take away our rights and our privileges. Listen, King Sloan, please, King Sloan, this is not a fanboy video, man. Can you please stop? My African American brother, can you guys please stop for 1 second to try to tear down another black man and just listen to what I am saying? Please, my fellow black men. Unless, are you from the Caribbean? You might be from the Caribbeans or something. If you're from the Caribbeans, then hate on. But if you're an African American, okay, you're not talking to me. Oh, okay. I just saw you're big mad, and then I just automatically jumped into that you were coming after me. I apologize. Yeah, my brother, come on. Y'all be talking that brother stuff. Y'all be the ones that get mad when other black people get killed. Y'all the ones that sit here and talk about Black Lives Matter. And yet you guys are the main contributors of killing your own kind. Now, if you're Caribbean, I understand. Please, I want you to hate on me. I want you to hate on this black excellence if you're from the Caribbeans. But please, guys, we have to stop. Just because we do not share the same interest in toys, it's getting freaking corny now, guys. It's 2021. It's getting corny. Black people, people of color. I mean, the hate that it's not the Caucasian man anymore. It's your own people of color that they try to ally you with. People of color hate you more than the Caucasian man does. Black, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Caribbeans, Asians, Hispanics. Those are your real enemies. Or the people they tell you to ally with, or the people that hate you the most. And our biggest downfall. So please, if you are an African American native to this land, please cut it out. They're against us. Let's get back focused. The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This was us. This is what we did. This is what we did, guys. There's got to be a way that I can flip to these pages faster. Look, this is what we did. We went down there and we put our work in, did we not? Did we not? The median. Oh, look at the media over there to the left. Now look at our score. Huh? Look at our score. Why is there such a disconnect with gamers and these review sites? Why is there such a disconnect? You see, this is the reason why Greg Miller said what he said. Let's go back. I don't want to leave the screen, but I'm going to go back to my slides, and I need you guys to really pay attention. I have been tiptoeing around this topic for the past 2 or 3 videos, but you guys haven't been listening.
The community it's in. Yes. And I can't agree with that enough. If you know anything about Greg Miller and Kind of Funny, being better.
Wait. Yeah, I know you, sir. I know what you say, but I know the Most High has gifted me, and I know you. You can trick them, but you can't trick me. Don't talk like them, because you're not.
The gaming community needs to be better about building the community it's in.
You created, you
if you know
sculpted.
anything about Greg Miller and Kind of Funny, being better is a big part of what we always talk about. Is be better to each other and don't be a jerk. And I know right now on our very own Twitch page right here, a bunch of people are being jerks. And everybody who's a good person, which is the majority of gamers, need to step up, ladies and gentlemen, and of course show that the positive outshines the negative.
What have you done to step up? Huh? What have you done to step up? Except for make blank statements like that. What have you done? Huh? What have you done to make gaming a better place? Because ever since you guys got into office, it's been the worst experience I've ever experienced gaming ever. Ever. Why is he saying that, guys? Why is he saying that? Not just him. There's more. There's more people that are saying that we're going to get to. But why is he saying this? I want you to look at the 93, and I want you to look at us. Us, 5.7, the lowest rated game of all time by users. That's us. That's an amalgamation of gamers. And then you got the Metacritic. A complete disconnect. Right? Why did he say that? Let me go to the chat room. Let me see if my chat room is on the same brain wave as I am right now. The user score was even lower than that. Metacritic removed. Wow. I hate that we are kind of getting political. This is not political. J Rock, what's going on, man? J Rock, everybody, this isn't politics. Because maybe the chat room is getting political. I don't know. I can't see you guys right now. I'm in the zone right now. But you know what I'm saying has nothing to do with politics, please. This has everything to do with gaming. Last of Us 2 games. Yeah. You guys have to understand. Yo, I can't wait till the Extendo podcast because I was going to put this with the Extendo podcast, but it would have been too much. And I felt like I'm piling on too much on the like last week's episode was a great episode. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And I appreciate you guys for watching the videos so much because I'm doing research and we're going to expose these people to the fullest. You hate E3. Why? What? It's about truth and consistency. Yes. Come on, God. No. It has nothing to do with Sony. Damn it. Damn it. Everybody's going to lose focus of the point of the video. Damn it. Everybody thinks this is another Sony bashing video. This is not a Sony bashing video. This is a warning video for all of us. So you pro PlayStation guys are going to get it first, and I will prove it. Whatever. I got to get out of the chat room, man, because you guys are getting... I want you to look at those scores. And like I said, nobody was able to figure it out why Greg Miller is saying this, why these other people are saying these things. Why us? Why are they coming after us when they are the ones that started the council war, the modern day council war? They are the ones that feed fuel to the fire. They are the ones that are coming out with these egregious articles. Sony says some of the wildest and craziest. Jim Ryan, who cares about backwards compatibility? Who cares about the old games? Those are shots. I remember, I'm telling you, I'm going to do a part 2. I remember when Sony was coming after Nintendo when it pertains to handheld gaming. I remember when Sony was coming after Xbox when it pertains to a trophy and or achievement system. The gaming media does not know that there's they know who I am. Trust me, the devil knows exactly who I am. Hello, how you doing, devil? I see you. The devil knows the Most High is chosen. He does. I lost my train of thought, but to get back on thought, why are they trying to demonize us? Why is the game? Is the gaming media all of a sudden trying to go down this positive route, even though they're the ones that put the fires in our back? They don't say nothing about other gaming medias, but they're talking about us. We need to get it together. They don't say nothing about Sony. Every week, Jim Ryan is taking shots at Game Pass. Every week, Jim Ryan is talking about building games from the ground up. It's just not about throwing money at it. Every week, Sony gives these fanboys fuel. And they take it and then they run rampant on the internet. Every week, Jim Ryan does this. Why isn't Greg Miller calling out Jim Ryan? Why isn't Paris calling out Jim Ryan? It's us. We're the ones that are childish, juvenile. You're only doing this because you're over a keypad. Why has it got to be us? You know why? You know why they started this, booting up this whole campaign that it's us, we're toxic, we're the problems, we need to get it together. You, it's you, and it's also you, the guys that don't step up and say anything. Why? Because of this right here. The Metacritic must play, Last of Us 2. Any way to make us look like we're just trolls. We're the problem. We're just toxic trolls. No. We didn't get it wrong. They got it wrong because they're trolls. They're toxic. They need to be more positive. Why aren't they being more positive? Why are they being so toxic? You can't trust the Metacritic score because they're toxic. They're trolls and they're not positive. So now it looks like when it comes to that 5.7 user score, now it looks like it's don't look over there. Don't worry about that because those are just trolls. And I'm telling you, the games that they got coming down the pipeline, especially from Sony, I can't say Microsoft and Nintendo because at E3, I didn't see any of that. The beautiful thing about Metroid is that they didn't want to push Metroid's gender in that trailer whatsoever. The thing they wanted to show you the most is that Metroid is back and in 2D form. There were little details in the trailer that they didn't specifically point out when it pertains to the Metroid character that I thought was freaking amazing. There was a cutscene with, because, back in the day when you played the Metroid games, you didn't know Metroid was a girl. Not until you beat the game and you saw her come out of her, the Metroid outfit suit or whatever, the Samus suit. You didn't even know. Nintendo didn't even have to run this propaganda to let you know, oh, look, you're playing as a girl. You're playing as a girl. No, you beat the game. Then oh my God, that was a girl the whole time. They didn't want to push these agendas down your throat. They wanted you to enjoy the game. And that's the reason why I get concerned of games like The Last of Us 2. This is the reason why I get concerned of games of Horizon Forbidden. Who cares? It's because they want to push these agendas at you more than they want to push the game. It's the agenda first, then it's, oh my God, look how great the graphics look, even though I didn't think the graphics look all that great. And then it's just some sloppy, mediocre gameplay last. That they will tell you that it's 9s and 10s, and then you guys will run out and buy it, and then you'd be like, oh my God, but that wasn't really my thing. I thought it was I thought it was mediocre. I thought it was overrated. I thought it was this. Yeah, it is what it is. But the main reason they are pushing this whole, we need to start being more positive. We need to be less childish. Is only because The Last of Us 2 lost a lot of money and they weren't able to push their toxic agenda down our throats. We didn't accept it. What they did to The Last of Us 2 was egregious. I didn't even like The Last of Us 1, but what they did with The Last of Us 2 was just completely uncalled for. What they did to Joel was unforgivable. I would have never bought the game. I didn't buy the game now, but if I was supposed Last of Us fan, if I was supposed PlayStation fan, I would have never bought that game. due to the imagery that I saw put into that game. You guys have to understand that gaming media is about to come at us full force, and we need to get ready. All of us, PlayStation, Xbox. Well, you guys shouldn't have been downrating the game. You deserve to be censored, man. You subverted. No, you idiots. They're going to come after you first because you guys do the most freaking talking. You guys are the ones that are taking the information from Jim Ryan and then running to the internet and talking about Microsoft is blowing all this money and you guys are the ones that are going to get punished first. You just don't know it. You don't understand that they are playing you. If you are going to troll, let's build our own platforms. This is me talking to my PlayStation brothers right now. If you guys are going to troll, let's build our own platforms. Create your own websites. Don't do it on Twitter. I know it's too late and I can't tell people to get off of their addictions. Keep because once they take you off of Twitter, you ain't gonna have a voice. But at least you can have a website and you can do your trolling over there. Not only that, you can bring in people, bring in eyes, you can review games, you can make some type of money. I know you guys are not going to listen to what I'm saying because I'm the enemy. But Twitter, Facebook, all that, they're going to start coming down on gamers hard because of people like Greg Miller, who started it. Because of Sony, who started it. They're getting you guys fat to be slaughtered. Trust me. Oh, and please do not fall for this. Oh my God. Now here's the real trick bag that's coming. And I'm begging you guys, please don't fall for the con game. Let's get back to my slides here. How's everybody doing? Y'all all right? Y'all good? Y'all comfortable? It's Thursday. We got some demos dropping tomorrow, guys. Monster Hunter, and I think The World Ends With You too. This guy right here, man. I told you I had my eyes on this guy, and I know, and he's so perfect. He's so perfect because it's like he's a genius, or I don't know, he's a genius, and he got you guys. He's got you guys to get him fattened up to just for your own execution. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, Xbox. I got the controller. Look at me. I got the Xbox. Oh, look. I said Ratchet and Clank. It's one of the greatest video games of all time. Oh, look. Returnal is a $70 game. Go buy it. It's great. Oh, I'm over here on the Xbox. He's playing both sides of the game. I hosted the Xbox event. Oh, look, I'm on Game Over Greggy's podcast, and I'm out here giving all these overrated reviews, and you guys are running out. I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years, and I've never seen this guy before. And he's the guy. Oh, look, I love Sea of Thieves. I don't even ever seen this guy playing video games. Is this guy even game? Oh my God. Yo, he is so perfect. He's got both sides. I be seeing Xbox guys retweeting this stuff, and I see the PlayStation guys retweeting it, man. And he be the main one talking about the gaming community is toxic. Look at this. Oh my God. In my opinion, best game of 2022. And more, oh my God. And more people get to play the game, the better. How can more people play this game be the better by putting it on the PC? Even though Phil Spencer said that this was a scam, when there are over 100 million PlayStations sold. If you didn't buy the game, I don't think you're really going to be that interested. The people who are buying the game already own the game on the PlayStation. The same for Horizon and for the other game. The same people that I saw buy for the PlayStation bought it for the PC. More people get to enjoy it. You got over 100 million people, and out of those 100 million people, they didn't buy it. At least Microsoft offers you the option to buy the game once, and you get to play it on all your platforms. You're able to play it on the Xbox, Xbox Series X, your streaming stick that they'll be coming out in the future. Your new 4K televisions will have some type of Xbox app to play your games, and all you got to do is make one purchase. Is this a fanboy thing I'm talking about right now? No, stop. Get out of that mode right now. This is not a fanboy video. This is a Pro Truth video, Pro Truth channel. The things that get people going, man, just because we don't have the same point of view when it pertains to toys. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh my God. Big changes, yeah. Please, big changes my ass. I'm not impressed when you people start pandering in 2021. Oh. I'm telling you, I told you, I've been building up to this. But I didn't have enough information, because if I was to jump out of the window earlier, you guys would have all dismissed me. But I wanted to make sure that I have my cues. I wanted to make sure that my I's were crossed and my T's were dotted. But this guy is the key. And I hope nobody falls for the banana in the tailpipe. Do I believe he loves gaming? Okay. Whatever. I just do not like when people try to push positivity and toxicness and this and that, but these guys don't never got nothing to say about the gaming media, and we have pointed out the complete bias and toxicity of PlayStation, Jim Ryan, and the gaming media, and these guys haven't said anything about them, not once. They haven't called them out, not once. Why not? If you want to call out toxicity and fanboyism and childish, all that, then let's call it out across the board. Why us? Is it because we dismissed The Last of Us 2? Is it because we took money out of your pockets? The Last of Us 2 deserved the struggle. Why? Because they treated their employees like crap. Why? Because they treated one of their best IPs like crap to push their agendas. Oh, no, but you're not going to say nothing about them. We're the ones that need to get it together. And you're out there and you're spreading lies about this. And then meanwhile, people are going to be seeing this and go, you know what? I don't trust this guy. I need to go to IGN. That's where we can be trusted. That's where the trust is coming from. Totally taking money out of our pockets. Oh, no, I can't trust this guy, man. What is he, a gamer? No, I heard about these gamers, man. They're trolls. I got to go to IGN. They're more positive. But the great thing is people aren't falling for it. Why? Because look at this. Look at this. Let me hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Look at this. Now, this was very alarming when I saw this. I said, oh my God. This is alarming. Right? Look. This is coming from my own channel. I'm Zobi70, the troll. I'm always trolling, and I'm trolling, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and this, that, and the third. For those of you who don't know, I do like little community things with the people. I put up little, you know, polls and things of that such. I got a couple of polls already scheduled right now that you guys will see popping up on your timelines later on. Do yourself a favor, participate in these polls. A lot of people do. A lot of people are within the hundreds and if not thousands are participating in these polls. And as you can see, when it comes to these polls, a lot of them are kind of straight down the middle. You know what I mean? Kind of like straight down the middle. You know, look at this one. This one's straight down the middle. This one's kind of straight down the middle and things like that. So it's straight. And then, you know, my most recent poll was literally just a straight line. And this was like alarming for me. And I feel like the gaming media knows this. This is why they have to jump out on the forefront and they got to protect their asses. And by protecting their butts, they got to come out and say, well, it's the gamers. It's the gamers. It's not us, it's the gamers. Now they want to try to push this whole positive narrative. But look at this poll. This is straight down the line. Do you trust the gaming media? This is the Zobi 70 channel. This is supposed to be a troll channel. This is supposed to be somewhere where Sony fanboys don't like me. Xbox fanboys don't trust me. Nintendo fanboys are kind of on the fence about me. Because I'm saying fanboys. Pro-truthers can feel what I'm saying. There's no fanboys here. This is the reason why somebody that is so talented that I am, that is so attractive as I am, doesn't have people within the thousands. Neither did Jesus Christ himself. So that's why it doesn't bother me. And at the end of the day, when I talk, people listen. And that's all that matters. Yeah, reality TV gets a lot of views, but ain't nobody listening. They're waiting for next week's episode. Meanwhile, people can eat off of one of my episodes for 3 years. You can go back 10 to 20 years in my YouTube timeline, and I'm able to depict the future. It's creepy. At the time, it was took as troll bait. Now it's truth bait. Look at this. Within 20 hours, do you trust the gaming media? Do you feel like the review scores they give are honest and objective? And look at this. And an alarming, this is one of the polls. All my other polls were straight down the middle. Everybody was voting here, voting there, voting here, and voting there. And straight down the freaking middle is an absolute no. And the gaming media knows this. They know you guys are waking up. They know that these review scores that these channels are giving at the IGNs are completely fabricated. We're waking up and they're starting to figure that out and they want to stop it. And the best way to stop it is to call you a troll. It's for people, the influencers, to come on out and try to demonize you. Even though they don't even have no proof. I be seeing Game Over Greggy. Game Over Greggy came out and said, people down there in the chat room are being very toxic right now. No proof. No proof of that. Paris, he came out and did a video when he was steaming mad. Hold on. Y'all all right? Is everybody okay? He came out with a video. He was looking like RoboCop. He was looking like RoboCop. He had the goggles on like he was ready for combat. Let me find that video. Had no proof. Meanwhile, the girl did the God of War. The girl that is currently working on God of War. She came out and was claiming that she was being barraged and attacked by trolls because God of War got delayed, and yet no proof. Now, they had a couple of text words, but who did it? Who did it? Call them out. Look, no proof. There is no proof of these egregious behaviors. I can't get down there. It was a while ago. But if you go back and watch my last video, you'll see. You'll see it. I don't feel like going all the way back. Dude was mad as hell. You guys are just being so childish. And I'm like, this is like days before he was about to host the Xbox event. Are you kidding me? Like, that's the last thing I'll be thinking about is some trolls trolling me in the comment section while I got to host the Xbox event where I'm going to be showing off some of the newest and hottest games known to man. Games that people actually want to play. Sitting down with the developers and going over what's going to be in this new game. And he's down there worried about trolls. Things aren't adding up. But luckily, the Most High has chosen me because he knew I could take this. They're coming. They're coming for me. They have already come. Trust me. I have proof, and I will show you later in part 3. Look at this. Yeah. And now he's BLM, right? Now my tentacles started to go up. My piccolo tentacles started to expand and contract. Now he's BLM. You know? And when you're BLM, that's when everything starts to come together. Juneteenth, a bogus holiday, a racist holiday that was signed by Joe Biden. And this guy, here we go. Here man.
In the same way that America, quote unquote, all the there is no argument there, period. Black people built this country. We laid down the foundation of all the infrastructure for all the quote unquote generational wealth that we see today that we don't get to take a part of. We built that over hundreds of years. And it was that time from 1865 to, look, I'll take it all the way up to the Tulsa Race Massacre in 1921. That period of time cemented what Black America is today.
It's funny. It's really funny to see Black people talking like this now. Especially the majority of Blacks talking like this. Especially Democratic Blacks talking like this. Is what he's saying, does it have anything to do with truth or lies? That's not really the point. In my opinion, you're making a lot of blank statements here. You are. Let me tell you why. Because if you're not planning the revolution, my friend, then this means nothing to me. I'm about to get us in trouble, guys. We about to get in trouble, all of us. Every single one of you guys are getting in trouble. I won't highlight your messages. Those will just be me. If you're not planning the revolution, my friend, then this means nothing. What are you saying? Why are you making these blank statements for? We build it. Yeah, okay. What are you going to do about it? Hosting the Game Awards is supposed to show Black progress? If you know all this and yet you're sitting around taking pictures with nothing but Caucasian folk, they chose you to be the Black guy to work for them. This means nothing. Are we going to plan the revolution? Yes or no? Or are you just looking for a hug? Are you looking for the acknowledgement of white people to come and say, thank you for building America. Here's your hug. What are you going to do about it? Huh? I've been black long enough to know that you people are consmen. I just saw the Black Lives Matter girl take all the money from the donations from the whole George Floyd. Sony gave them money, Microsoft gave them money, Nintendo gave Black Lives Matter money, Twitch, all these companies gave Black Lives Matter money. And the Black Lives Matter were out there preaching the same stuff you're talking about. And they took that money and they went and bought mansions with it. They went to go buy their own spend the money on themselves and done nothing with the money. They didn't even build a stupid community center like they did at the end of the Wakanda movie. We will build a community center. We will teach math and arithmetic. I'm tired of this build a community center bullshit. I don't never go down to the community center because when I go in there, there's a gang of blacks and people of color that want to kill me. That want to harm me. This means nothing to me. This is all blank statements. What are you going to do about it? Now that you know, what are you going to do? If you're not going to do nothing, then shut up. Or are you saying this to piss off the trolls? Huh? Is he doing this to piss off the trolls? Is he doing this to get a reaction? Guys, I am begging you, if you're watching this video, because I know a lot of black people like to go on their anime accounts and spew the N-word. Please, before it's too late, I am begging you guys. Now, I know the gaming community is not racist. Sometimes, trust me, I'm a prime example of that. I have been doing YouTube for 10 years. 10 years, and I have never in my entire life came to my comment section and seen anybody being racist towards me. I have had people of all over the world, of all colors, race, and creed, treat me with hate. Equally. But I ain't never seen nobody come out of their mouth and call me the N-word. Ain't never seen nobody come in here and try to stop me from what I'm doing. My faults on YouTube are my faults alone. I don't want to play the game. Simple as that. I'm not playing the game. Now, that's racism right there. I'm not coming on and I'm not bucking my eyes. Now, that's the trick. I don't think when people watch my videos, they go, the first thing they think is, here comes a black guy talking crazy. No. The trick is that I'm not out here bucking my eyes, eating a piece of chicken, buck dancing. If I was wearing a skirt, wearing makeup, now if I was doing those things, then, oh my God, this channel be popping. Every single black channel that I see that is extremely successful, they're bucking their eyes in the profile picture. They're eating some of the most toxic foods known to man. They're giggling. Never. I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years. Never have I ever seen anybody be racist toward me. But I've seen the system of YouTube be racist towards me. Yes. But Paris, why is he saying these things? Is he trying to get his moments like the girl did when it pertains to sexism, God of War being delayed? Since freaking when did a Sony fanboy ever get mad, or any gamer period get mad about a Sony exclusive getting delayed? When? Nobody gives a goddamn. And you still do not have a profile picture or a name of this person. If I don't see it, then it doesn't exist. Is he trying to get his moment? By coming out here and saying absolutely nothing? And yet at the end of the day, he's still looking for a job. Do not engage with people who only want to be hostile towards you. Hostile? This is the computer who's being. There's never been one nerd meet up where the nerds started fighting and battling over console wars. Never. They're probably going to stage one soon. Look out for that. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Good things happen to good people. Look at you. Look at this guy. Whatever. He's trying to get his moment by doing that, by talking about black people are the ones that build America. Listen, I would believe you if you said, yo, Zobi, let's plan the revolution right now. You know all that. And that's cool. And that's hot, especially in today's woke America, quote unquote woke. But I think he's trying to get his moment, but you ain't going to get it. Guys, everybody watching this video, share this video. We're not going to give it to him. Do not go to his page and call him the random N-word. Please. I am begging you. Please. Because they're going to, please, that's what they want. They want that so bad. Because the sexism thing can be passed. The homophobia thing can be passed when it pertains to The Last of Us 2. But what cannot be passed is the utilization of the N-word. Oh man, you can use so much by taking that N-word. Oh my God, that's what they want. Oh my God, the gaming community is racist, man. Look how racist they are, man. This is, they can totally discredit you with racism. Why? Because racism is just as American as apple pie. Racism is one of the first things that started America. He knows it. He knows it. I got a message here. And man, they can take that N-word and they are going to parade that around. Please, I am begging you, do not give it to him. Do not give him the N-word, because I'm telling you, he's going to take it and he's going to parade it around. And in the gaming community, we're all going to be discredited. Because for a white person, you're going to be a racist gamer. And for a black person, and you're a gamer, you're a coon. You're a coon. Another thing that I noticed that he did right here. Oh, I'm glad I did this today and not on this week's Extendo podcast. I got even more heat for the Extendo podcast. I'm not even overselling it, bro. I got even more heat for the Extendo podcast that y'all not even ready for. I Extendo podcast Hold on. Where my notes at? Listen, I got notes. I plan my chunks out. Hold on. Does PlayStation offer quality over Xbox's quantity? Oh, that's the Extendo podcast this week. This Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, y'all gonna want to be there. And I couldn't put this on there because I got a whole hour lecture teachings for you guys on that one. This is beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at the game. Look at the game. I hope you guys are paying attention to the game. Are y'all paying attention? Okay. Ooh, I like that. Somebody said Jesse Smollett 2.0. I like you. And the same thing is happening in the gaming community right now. The only thing is they need to discredit us because they have a lot of games coming down the pike and they're putting a lot of money into. And The Last of Us 2 lost a lot of money thanks to us. But they need to demonize us first. Xbox guys, this is not a fanboy thing. This is just I'm trying to save us. I'm trying to protect us. Listen, I can go down. Let me go down for you. This is why Sarah Bond is so important. We literally need more people like her in the position of leadership in the industry. Great article. And this Xbox executive, I guess her name is Stefan. No, that's not her. This is an article. I don't know her name. Executive calls for more diversity in gaming. The number of Black people in games industry has hovered around 2% for 30 years. For 30 years. I'm not impressed. That now you guys want to step up and bring in more Black people into your secret of society. I'm not impressed. It's a dirty game because the Xbox guys are not going to be able to hear what I'm saying right now. It's a dirty game because the PlayStation guys are not going to be able to hear what I'm saying right now. It's a dirty game because Black people are not going to be able to hear what I'm saying right now. But this is all a con. It's a con. Oh, her name is Sarah Bond. There it is. There's her name. This is why Sarah Bond is so important. We need more people like her in the position. You know, Sarah Bond is not special. Hold on. Let me watch this real quick. I'm gonna watch this with you guys because
I got to sit down with Sarah Bond. And we had a long conversation about a lot of things that are not for public consumption.
I know.
Than to say
secret. They got secret information. Long conversations. This guy has been he's been chosen. They got a lot of plans with this guy. Sarah Bond, beautiful Black woman. Beautiful thing to see. Yes, great. Beautiful. But I'm telling you, it's a game. And you're in it.
During my time up there, I got to sit down with Sarah Bond, and we had a long conversation about a lot of things that are not for public consumption, other than to say
they don't want you to know. It ain't for you. It's for them.
She also, the fact that she came out to represent the Xbox brand, that was after Todd Howard, that was the next face you saw. And I thought that was very important because she's very important in this industry at her level, being in a level of leadership at Xbox, having a seat at that table. You know, when we talk about game.
No, please. Guys, please. There she is, Alana Pierce. She was the one that claimed some type of deranged PlayStation fanboy. Oh, I'm telling you, she's working on the God of War game. I'm telling you, PlayStation fanboys, you're first. You're first to get it. Some deranged, yeah. And then the simp came out and said, this is unacceptable. Blah, 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 blah. All the simps jumped out and said, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. This is egregious. This is disgusting. And look at that 666 is not, she's following 666 people. That's not an accident. Y'all see that? She's following 666 people. That's not an accident. Can y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Where my chat room at? Oh, no, all the heavy hitters. I'm not following her, but I see all the heavy hitters there. Yeah, everybody's following. 42 other people are following. Oh, yeah, all by design. So yeah, he's saying, oh my God, her up there, man. She came on second after Todd Howard, dude. I noticed that too. This is big. Is it really, guys? Simps, I need you to fall back, simps, and I need you to listen. Black people, I need you to fall back and I need you to listen. More importantly, simps, fall back, listen. Is it really that big of a deal of her being up there? Is it really? I've been black for a long time. I've been black for a long time. I know the history of black in America. Was it really special to see another black woman get the job? Another black woman get the job to be another beautiful black woman get the job around white men? You guys have to understand the history of America and the black woman. And she's been through a lot. And I'm not trying to say she hasn't. I'm not trying to take anything away from her. She's seen a lot. She's seen her own children being taken away from her. She has seen her own man taken away from her, killed in front of her. She has, but she's from everything she has been through, has also been a chess piece for them. And I'm not impressed that you choose the chess piece to be on stage with you. I'm not. I would have been impressed if there was somebody like me on stage. Now, that's impressive. Not Paris and not her. That's not impressive to me. But somebody like me, oh my God, could you imagine me, somebody like me on that stage, confident, talking, looking good? Oh my God. The women would have been like, who is that? Oh, could you imagine somebody like me at Microsoft ushering in new ideas? The women would be like, oh my God, who is this? But I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed that another, it's not impressive anymore when another black woman got the job. The black woman has been getting the job since the beginning of slavery. The black woman was allowed to work before white women. The great saying of America is that the only two free people in America is the white man and the black woman. The black woman has had the most access to the white man's jobs since the beginning. His own woman couldn't even work. That's the reason why the white woman is losing her mind today. It says, how did you allow Shaquisha to get more rights than me? Shaquisha is not only allowed to have the job, she's also allowed to date whoever she can date. She can date a white man at Microsoft. She can date a Hispanic man. Shaquisha is allowed to date an Indian man. The white woman is not allowed to date anybody. Once the white woman goes out of her race, oh, it's a problem. Especially if she decides to go with a black man. The white man has been coming up with some of the most egregious sayings over the years, like, once you go black, you can never come back. It's the reason why the white woman is losing her mind today is because of the sick, sadistic things that the white man has said to her. So I'm not impressed that you put a black woman up next after Todd Howard. You've been doing it since the beginning of time. This means nothing to me. Oh, it's so important, man. This is so freaking important. Every single black woman is a manager somewhere managing over you. Every single black woman. There's black women in these lawyer positions. There's black women in all these big positions. Impress me by putting Tyrone on stage. Now that's impressive. Put the common black man on stage. Then I'm going to be like, oh my God. Holy smokes. I'm not impressed. I am not. That is not impressive. That is not something for me to be impressed that you allowed another black woman in the presence of white men. Mr. Paris, you know everything about Tulsa, but you don't know that? It's a joke. It's a game. You're being played.
And all these cool partnerships and everything that they've been doing, a lot of that is her and her team that are driving those things, right? And it's very important that, like Khalif and I were talking about this a few days ago. It's crazy to think that first time we saw her on stage, we're like, "Ooh, who's that?" Like we're tripping out. And now everybody knows who she is. And it's not just a gimmick. It's not just a thing of, oh, let's get a black woman on stage to say we're checking off a box. No. She's way more than that. You know, she's responsible for a lot of the things that we're loving about Xbox right now. And that's important because she's going to inspire the next generation of people to want to be not just a content creator or, oh, I love video games, to know I want to strive to be in a position of leadership at an executive corporate level. That's what's important.
No. It's 2021. Mr. Tulsa, Oklahoma, and how terrible that was. And black people, if you really knew about Tulsa, the black people down there built their own. They weren't looking to get an executive level at a job at Microsoft. They weren't allowed to do these things that you claimed, so they built their own. I'm tired of the grand prize for the African American in America is to work with white people. I'm tired of it. Mr. Tulsa here, he knows all the history. He knows how terrible things were. And yet, at the end of the day, he is looking for a freaking hug, just like the rest of these woke blacks. You're not trying to build your own. You're not trying to recreate Tulsa. You're looking to inspire more blacks to make them rich. Every job, everywhere I go, there is some type of black mammy, uneducated. Yeah, she might have some type of degree. She's able to memorize the information. That's all lies. But be some of the most dumbest. Do you know how many black females I ran into over the years with the education, but are as dumb as bricks, and they're managing over some of the most intelligent black men, causing nothing but chaos and pain in their life. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are going through that right now. I'm not impressed. I would be impressed if she built her own. I would be impressed if she made these great deals for her own, not for Microsoft. That's impressive. Listen, I love Microsoft. I love what they're doing. But this is bigger than the war. This is bigger than the council war. This is bigger than gaming. They're playing a game with us. It's egregious. It is egregious on how they think that putting a black woman up there is supposed to impress me. And they use a guy that wants to push the Tulsa and Oklahoma massacre, and yet he doesn't know. You know, she's not just a symbol or a token. Yes, she is. She's a kill of two birds with one stone. We can hire a black person and a woman. I learned that from Good Times. I was watching Good Times one time. I was watching Good Times, and they broke it down in Good Times. Temporary layoffs. Good Times. I don't even like Good Times. I think the show is egregious. Even the song in the beginning is like, what the hell kind of song is this? And I remember the white man came out and he said, yo, I can kill two birds with one stone. It was supposed to be a joke. There was a laugh track behind this. He's like, yo, I can kill two birds with one stone. I can get a woman and I can get a black person. Check. Meanwhile, your black ass is nobody's inspiration, Mr. Black Man. And you guys love gaming. You guys have so many great ideas. I see you guys in the comment section with so many great ideas, so many, and they ain't looking for your black ass. They want the prettiest black woman to come up with all the great ideas. Black women working here, black working there. Black women got all the goddamn jobs. No, man, black women are being oppressed, man. At the end of the day, there aren't any black women that are making LeBron James money. Look at what they have to go through in the WNBA if everything's so great. Those black men in the NBA make so much money. What are you trying to say? Yeah, but if the black man didn't have his abilities, he wouldn't be making that money. If LeBron James did not have the abilities that he had, he wouldn't be making that money. They're just not grabbing an average black person off the street to come play that game. They're grabbing the best basketball athletes in the planet. If LeBron James couldn't make the NBA money, he would be useless. Look at Kwame Brown. He's a bona fide scrub. Listen, black men, if they didn't need you in the NBA, they wouldn't use you. If the white man was more athletic than you were, shit. If the black woman was more athletic than you were, they wouldn't need you. They're using you. They actually take the money from the NBA to give to the WNBA. Imagine if it was the other way around. Imagine if the WNBA had to give money to the NBA. Do you know how many N-words ain't shit they would have had for all those black men? Man, we got to give all this money to them. They can't carry their own weight. Black man, if they didn't need you, they wouldn't use you. And this is further proof. And it's over there at Microsoft. And I love Microsoft. At the end of the day, we're not going to allow them to take away our voice. Our voice is extremely important. And you saw the work that we did with The Last of Us 2. Now we want to sit here and try to pretend like they're so positive and they care about gaming and we're so positive and you guys are so negative and you need to step up and you guys need to stop and you guys are so childish. And please do not call anybody the N-word. I am begging you. Please don't do it. I know there's a lot of anime accounts with black guys behind it talking craziness, especially my island brothers spewing the N-word. He's going to take that and they're going to parade that around just like Jesse Smollett. They're doing it now. Now is the time, guys. Create your websites. Do it free. Do Tumblr. Do it. We can't even say Tumblr because that's even super liberal. But we have to start creating our websites, reviewing our own games, because now we have the power before they try to take the power from us. Now is the time. I've wasted a lot of you guys' morning. Thank you so much for coming through. And did anybody donate? I'm not sure if anybody had donated. I'm not saying you had to. I just don't want to miss anybody's donations. Did anybody donate? I don't want to. Yes or no? Defund the gaming media. Yeah. And influencers. Yes. Because they're going to war with us, but we're too goofy to know what's going on. Soup Kitchen donated. Thank you so much, Soup Kitchen. I'm so sorry, Soup, if I missed you, man. But this is just part one. I'm going to do a part two of this video because I'm telling you, they are the ones that started this. And now they're trying to flip it and make it seem like they weren't the ones to do it. Now they want to pretend like they're so neutral over there at IGN, and they ain't not IGN over Gregory's podcast, and he ain't never have a black person around him when he was working at IGN on his little PlayStation podcast. That was a gentleman's club. Him, Colin Moriarty, and the other guy, the dude bro guy. I need you guys to share this video. I need you to hit the like button. They're going to come for me on this one because they weren't expecting somebody to be paying attention. They weren't expecting this one. They weren't expecting me. Trust and believe the devil knows who I am. But they weren't expecting this. We will win, guys. Trust me. We will win. Horizon Zero Dawn, you're next. You're next. Go ahead and push your agendas. You're next. Oh, we got so much to talk about on the Extended Podcast, yo. Yo, Hebot! Facts, they are just following the agenda. Greg Miller is super fake. Yes. See, when you're gifted by the Most High, you can spot the fake. Greg Miller is phony. He's going to try to twist this into me being a toxic fanboy. And it's not true. You're going to go through his videos and look. Yeah, go through my videos and look. I predicted everything that happens today. And I'm right now with this video, I just predicted what they're going to be doing in the next couple of years. The best way that we can do to defeat them is that we get away from them. And I want you guys to please, Sony fanboys, Xbox fanboys, Nintendo guys, create your own now. Don't be a voice for them. Don't be an inspiration for them. Be an inspiration for us. I'll see you guys later tonight. We will be, follow my Twitch page. I'm bringing back the Naruto Storm game. I was playing Naruto Storm 2 last night. And I haven't played the game in 10 years, bro. And I was putting it on these nerds. I was putting it on these nerds, man. Hebot is you got a new Twitter? Is your name? I don't want to expose you, but did you just follow me? You got like an action figure as your thing? Is that you, Hebot? Somebody stealing your swagger. He got like He-Man action figures and stuff. Gaming has never been divided. Yes, I know. And I'm telling you, I saw it even when Sega was doing it with Nintendo. Sega does what Nintendo doesn't. Even we still didn't have the mentality of like, yo, we were it was a Sega versus Super Nintendo beef. I'm telling you, it came with, I saw IGN do it. And Gregory, this video is supposed to have been over, man. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, DM me, bro.